what's going on, guys? Tyler here. I got a great question today. This is a YouTube question. If you guys are watching this video on YouTube, leave a comment below. I pull those comments out, put them on my list, and I make videos like this, all right? So if you got a question, write it down below, all right? So this question is, why are stretches important? I can understand increasing your range of motion, but some trainers make it sound like you're actually stretching your muscles and tendons. And obviously that's not correct or even desirable. Aside from pulling myself out of bad posture, what is the point of stretching? And this is a freaking great question. You know why? It's because most people just think, oh, you've got to stretch your muscles to get some blood flow and keep your flexibility and whatnot, right? And while those things can be good, the point of stretching your muscles is to maintain range of motion, okay? So if we look at, as we age, we see our flexibility or our range of motion decline. Forget about the word flexibility. It's kind of a stupid term in some ways. Flexibility, blah, blah, blah. Think of range of motion, right? Every joint, every spot on your body has a range of motion that it can go through. As you get older, that decreases. As that decreases, your likelihood for injury exponentially increases, okay? So flexibility training, stretching, the whole purpose of this is to keep your range of motion. For posture, for mobility, for so on and so forth. So you can go through your daily life and you can hinge to the hip and pick stuff up off the ground, right? So you can open your chest, so you don't have to roll your shoulders forward and get bad posture. Now, with stretching, the goal is to take you through those ranges of motion. Do you need regular stretching? In my opinion, you don't need regular stretching, just regular passive or even active stretching, unless you need to increase your range of motion. Okay? Unless you've already lost some of your range of motion. If you've lost some of your range of motion, then yes, you should do some sort of active or passive stretching in order to get it back. But if you already have it, all you have to do to maintain it is pick exercises that stretch and strengthen at the same time. An easy example of that is, most people will do a squat and they say, only go till your thighs are at 90 degrees. All right, they're parallel to the ground. Now, you can squat more weight, you can build great leg muscles, but you're not encouraging strength through range of motion. I like to encourage strength through range of motion. So what does that mean? Squat as low as you can with perfect form. So if your pelvis tucks under your back rounds, that's too low. You can't go that low. But continually working on increasing the range of motion of your squat is gonna make for flexible hips, flexible hamstrings, flexible thoracic spine, and so on and so forth. So you don't necessarily need to stretch to gain flexibility. You can do strength training exercises and focus on increasing range of motion rather than the resistance, and still build flexibility that you need in order to have the range of motion into your old age. Now, some great exercises that come to mind: overhead squats are fantastic, Hindu push-ups are fantastic, one-legged deadlifts are fantastic, and gymnastic bridges are fantastic. If you can just do those 4 exercises, you're gonna build a lot of flexibility and a lot of usable strength through full ranges of motion, all right? It's not about taking your muscle and stretching it any further. That doesn't matter. You're treating your body as an adaptive organism. You're saying, I'm gonna go into this range of motion, and so you need to maintain this range of motion. Whereas, let's say you never did any stretching or any exercises that have an increased range of motion, well, your body eventually says, hey, I don't need that anymore. Shut it off, shut it down. All right? And the last thing you want is to end up 40, 50, 60, even 70 years old and have your body continuously say, no, I don't need that range of motion, no, I don't need that range of motion, no, until you're moving with almost no range of motion at all. All right? So, do those 4 exercises, maintain your flexibility, your mobility, your range of motion into your old age. Doesn't matter if you're stretching, do those 4 exercises. Stretch if you need to build some more flexibility as well. But that is my opinion on stretching, all right? If you guys have any questions, again, leave them in the comments below. I'll pull them from there. I'll make a custom video just like this for you so you can look, feel, and perform your best. Also remember, like it, subscribe if you guys want to join my newsletter. You can also get 5 free workouts above. Just click that button, put your email in there. I'm gonna send you 5 free workouts that will help you to build mobility, strength, flexibility, balance, and coordination, all right? I'll see you guys next time.